Hi guys, so I mentioned that I was doing 2 routines during the week, and this is the second routine. So one day I'm doing bench, and the second day I'm working on deadlifts. I'm not so much squatting at the moment, and if I do squat, it's going to be very light, either body weight or empty bar, and I won't go above 70% of training max. That's all because for time, as well as I just want to concentrate on my bench and deadlift over the next 2-3 months. I've had a few injuries in my knees, so it just gives it a bit of time to heal, and as long as I've got range and I'm supporting my recovery of my quads and around my hamstrings and everything, then I feel like it's a safer way to go, and when I'm ready to push, I can push on my squats after that. And I feel it's quite challenging if I'm only doing 2 sessions a week to push hard on deadlifts and squats on one day, or bench and squat on one day, because those all I'm trying to develop at the moment. So there is a plan to it. As you can see, I warmed up a little bit with the bands over the week, so I'm obviously going to give a bit more detail and show what I'm doing here. But if you just see the routine at the moment I'm working with, just standing on a step box and working basically deficit deadlifts. And really I could do this probably standing on the ground, because my range isn't even that great. I can't even get that low without, I'd probably bend my spine. So to keep my spine neutral, just going past my mid shin, and I can basically maintain that range. I can't really go further than that, but I'm doing as far as I can. But over the weeks I'm just building up straight leg deficit deadlifts, and then I'm going to go into do that for about a month, and then I'm going to do normal deadlifts. And that's been the plan for the next 8 weeks or so. There's going to be a gap come April, because it's going to be Ramadan. I'm going to be resting my training, and my rest periods between each of the lifts, I'm keeping them below a minute 30, under 2 minutes on the main lifts, but trying to keep them under a minute 30, just to keep kind of a hypertrophy work, because these are slightly higher reps. As you can see, I'm going up to about 10 reps on each of the sets. Yeah, so that's it. I feel like if you're involved in sports or anything like that, I don't think it's necessary to do more than 2 days of lifting. And I think that's something that I failed with in the past. I would be doing so many gym sessions alongside like sports sessions, whether it was wrestling, jiu-jitsu, boxing, and it was like overbearing. It's only when I read George St. Pierre's book, who is obviously a professional fighter. Not only that, he was one of the greatest of all time athletes, and I was looking at my schedule for training, and I looked at his, and I was almost doing as many sessions as he was, working full time, which I've got no time to recover. It was overkill, and that's where you are overtraining. And I was getting injured, and so it kind of makes you realise, actually, realistically, college students or high school students, even if they're playing sports as well as lifting, they're probably not lifting more than twice a week. Now I'm kind of master's age category, I'm over 35, so I shouldn't really be trying to really push myself, unless I'm just doing normal bodybuilding, or I'm just exclusively doing lifting. Then I can maybe do 3-4 days a week. But at the moment, because I'm trying to be involved in sports and stuff again, 2 is enough. So my aim this year with my deadlift is to have a good number of repetitions at around 140. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully halfway through the year there'll be some good numbers there, and I can reevaluate. But since I had like a concussion, I haven't really gone very heavy with my deadlifts, and I used to get lightheaded anyway with doing deadlifts, but now it's almost exacerbated, and I can't really go for many reps. So I'm gonna try and build it up this year, and I want to try and get my lifts quite high. So 140 to 160, if I can get there comfortably, then hopefully next year, it'll be between 160 to 180, and then see where we can take it. I'm talking, these are quite large numbers. If you think to increase your deadlift by about 20 kilos is no small feat, but I'm hoping to, maybe add the mass to try and get the performance numbers in, because I'm not heavier than a lightweight at the moment, to be honest. I was floating between rooster weight and lightweight when I'm competing, so and that's in BJJ. So when I put on maybe another 10 kilos, I'm hoping that's going to give me enough muscle mass to help me with my lift strength. Just working some shrugs here. This is more just to develop some muscle mass, nothing extra exciting to it, and it kind of would be injury prevention with all grappling, to be honest. Yeah, just to have a little bit more secure around the neck. I found in the past the routine of 531 by Jim Wendler was probably the most effective for me, and it did give me quite good results, and it's something that I'll probably go back to in future. But for now, because I'm trying to keep it slightly higher reps, I'm staying away from that. And obviously if I'm having difficulties lifting heavy, because I can't go close to maximum at the moment due to health reasons, so working slightly higher repetitions, 10 reps, doing deficits, things like this, it will help in the long run, and it helps me maintain putting in the work. So yeah, it's definitely recommend if you're just looking to build your top numbers. Probably 531's probably a great way to go. Yeah, but that's all dependent on your technique. Obviously, if you haven't deadlifted before, maybe get someone to show you, and work a few months with a trainer to have the technique, because that's paramount. I'm maintaining form all the time. If I lose form in any of this, and this is why it's quite light, then I'm going to stop. But this is basically my journey and how I'm going about improving my lifts this year. So bent over row, also kind of an accessory exercise. Helps your upper back, mid traps, and that's going to allow you to keep position when you're in the bent over position, trying to lift up the weight. Helps you with your posture. So yeah, a little bit of rocking going there. So loss of form, but hey, as long as I'm maintaining consistency over the weeks, I'm going to try to hopefully develop that, and I need to be a bit more wary of my form as I'm training by myself, no one to watch over me. Anyway, any comments, leave a comment, like and subscribe, and yeah, hopefully I'll get some more up very soon.